right, hello. It is late October, the 29th, which, given what I have on me, would not be my first guess for the date, but alas, here we are. And I'm out here in the Sierra Nevada in California, right outside Bishop, heading up towards the peak that is behind this tree called Emerson. I think it's a low 13er, but it's got so much good rock and so much good scrambling. I've done this route once before. I have tried to summit Emerson 4 times. I succeeded once because it's not super straightforward how you're supposed to get up there, and it's pretty technical. The route finding is definitely kind of a challenge, and there is one section really high on the mountain that requires a pretty committing, like 5/8 move, and it's not super exposed, but it's definitely one of those where it's like, is this the way? I guess this is the way. I guess we'll try it and see what happens. And fortunately it goes. So yeah, trying to figure out how to like overcome that was a challenge, which is why I have a 25% success rate at topping out this mountain. But it is a lovely mountain, and the scrambling is just so freaking good. So I'm excited to get up there and slap some rock on this giant piece of rock. Stoked. All right, getting pretty close to the turnoff here. Just gonna do a little bit of a route here. So on the right, this black streak, that's the waterfall route. That route's around this tower here, around the backside, and pops up in the shade. Now that's like the quote-unquote standard scrambling route, but the top is completely covered in snow, so it's super sketchy. I have gone up below this big roof. You can like traverse under it and then shoot up towards this little summit right here. That top summit is where the tricky business starts, and so my partner and I, we went up to the summit and then down climbed the entire thing because we got turned around at that 5/8 section. What I'm doing today is I'm going to go up this little bonus pitch here and then go up more Looker's left, and basically I'm going to follow the ridge line until that summit, and then I got to deal with that summit when I get up there. But these first few pitches, there's like 3 super high quality pitches, and in between them is like pretty decent class 3-4 scrambling. And so yeah, I'm just so stoked. This is like, I've done a ton of scrambling and a ton of climbing, and since it's so late in the season, I have like, the confidence is still there. Oh, it's the stream. I heard something, I was like, what is that? The confidence is still there for the scrambling and climbing. My like cardiovascular fitness is down a little bit, so I can't like cruise this super hard, but it's super fun to just be doing some 5 chill like in this 6 setting and just feeling really confident on really good rock. Like just so good. So good. I'm so freaking stoked to give this guy another burn. Bonus pitch number 1. Oh yeah. Kind of bonus pitch number 1. It's like a little roll. Sick view. And this is where the first class 5 moves are probably. Whew. If I catch my breath, slow down the breathing before I get into the Scramble Damble. Whew. I do like that about this. It's like push hard, high heart rate, and then you get to the rock. And then it's like serene, bring it down. little boulder, it's a V0 boulder, and then the step from that up is a little 5 chill. Little 5-2 pitch. Bye bye, rock. Got a few good vines to choose from. Some of them are more gnarly than the others. The one I did last time, that was just exceptional. It's right up this kind of lower angled ramp. It gets a little tricky-ricky up there near the top, but it just looks sick. It's just like such good cracks. Let's go! Nice and cruiser. You got these like hand jams. You can go into that crack, it's a little wider. Back into the corner. Pop out over this little edge, which is kind of cool. Topped out that pitch, and now it's a little cardio section before the next good rock. Whew. Go up into this giant valley of granite. So sick. Such a nice day. There's like a very light breeze, but nothing a little jacket won't solve. Oh man, it's hard to go uphill. cross over at some point. But it's all a little slabby. I guess right here. See, that's foothold. Look at that. So good. Sick pitch. Yeah, oh look, there's some ice on the lake. Weird. So last time I went over that notch and like around, and it was pretty exposed and like not great rock. So I'm thinking I might try hitting this ridge. It looks like I can always bail down. If it for some reason doesn't go, I can for sure get to that ledge, and it looks like I can traverse that ledge from there. And then if I'm gonna do this corner, I have to be able to get up to that ledge. So yeah, I might give this corner a shot. If it doesn't go, plan B. But it's just so lovely, and the rock is so good that I just, yeah, that's what I've been doing all summer. It's just like exploring, poking around the rocks, seeing what's what. Been pretty sick. Cool places, always and forever. Yeah, so that corner over there looked a little gnar, so now I'm just on this ramp. We shall see how it is. Always the most fun part. Are we screwed? No. Looks like I can go up. I can definitely go down. So let's explore. I'm trying to get right there, so I think I'll just cruise this little ridge and have a good time. Up here. Up to this point, it's steep, but it hasn't been like super exposed. You know, there's not air on both sides. It's like pretty secure. Feels like if you fell, you wouldn't just fall into free space and die. That all changes. So this is where Solace and I originally turned around. We did this little ramp and got up to the sidewalk. It's getting narrower. Whoa! And then all of a sudden you're like, that's a ways down there. And you got to navigate this really complex spire. So basically what I'm going to end up doing is, after I catch my breath, go climb this pitch, which is really fun, and then you can go down the backside of that and traverse these ledges on the left. That's how you bypass that gnar right there. This is exactly the point where I turned around. I was like trying to down climb this because this looks more gnarly, but this is actually the way. It's yeah, you can like stay on this ridge the whole way. Yeah. So it's really sick. It's just really complex navigation. And last time I looked at this and I was like, there's no way we're gonna climb that. But then I did it the other day and it was fine, so. Sweet. It's funny how that works. Some days you just don't have it. It's like either fatigue or how I slept or something, but something in my brain is like, oh, this looks so much more gnarly than it really is. Like, that ain't so bad. Ugh. And this is just fun. Yeah, and then this is where the route finding gets tricky. So you like need to be right there, but there's a little bit of involved down climbing to get there. It ain't too bad, but you do have to do this move. And as far as I was able to find last time, this is like at least the least exposed, easiest way. Like going further over is not great. Going to the left might go, but it's like, it feels like you're gonna roll off the mountain a lot easier. So this is the 5/8 bit. So this is where you gotta focus up. Crux, check. Now I just do this, hop on over there, and then there's one little bonus pitch before the summit, so such a good scramble. And what a view. Gotta always take a minute to look at that. It's amazing. The little snow patch is stoked to be done with all of the technical. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. I'm stoked to be done with the mandatory technical. Yeah, there's still one pretty sick bonus pitch that I'm gonna do, but for a while I'm gonna be avoiding this super gnar. So just gonna do this last little traverse and then I'm good. But I don't know, I just thought that was really funny. I was like, oh, that's a interesting rock formation that I definitely did not make myself. Little bonus pitch. Crux down climb right in that band. There is the waterfall route. So I think you either come up over there or come up this gully. I think it's over that. But then you come up this bit to get to here. And like, if that was completely dry, I think it'd probably be class 4. Like that move right there looks a little tricky. But with the snow, it just looks super freaking sketchy. Like, what I did definitely has a bit more exposure and it's technically more difficult, but at least it's just rock, like dry rock, so much less slippery. And so you can do a lot harder things with a lot less stress, or at least I can. I'm not much of an alpinist though, so there's Humphreys, which I tried and did not succeed on summiting. And then Boundary, and in the back is Mount Tom, which I did climb. Some buttermilks down there. World famous bouldering right next to the Owens River Gorge. Those are the Indios, and that's Mount White, which is a 14er. There's Bishop Peak right there. There's like all of the Southern Sierra. So cool to be up here today. I've spent a lot of time the last 2 years rock climbing. Met my best friend and adventure buddy, Solace, and we've just been climbing for 2 years. Like, that's been the main thing, and that's been good because I had overtraining syndrome, so I was like really not able to do cardio effectively. But then this summer I've done a lot more hiking and a lot more scrambling, and it's been cool to have the experience of feeling like I'm super proficient at this thing. Like, coming up this thing, up this mountain, there's route finding, there's loose rock, there's just a huge element of the unknown, there's like exposure, and so to be able to look at it and find a path and find a fun path and find something that's on good rock and feels relatively safe and easy and like totally within what I can do, and be able to do that and like not be overwhelmed by that, even though when you look at individual pieces you're like, oh, that's pretty gnar. It's just been super cool. It's been super cool to feel super proficient in a thing out in the mountains, which I'm not proficient in other things, but it's just a lot of appreciation for that, you know. All right, bye-bye, Summit. Ah.